Hi everyone. I'm Dr. Katia Batista, a psychiatrist. Today I begin a series on one of the most misunderstood and stigmatized mental health conditions, borderline personality disorder. This is the first of a multi-part series where we will explore borderline personality disorder in depth, from symptoms to treatment. Let me start. What is borderline personality disorder? It's a complex psychiatric condition characterized by intense emotional instability, unstable relationships, and impulsive behavior. It's not simply being dramatic or emotional, it's a serious condition that affects functioning and relationships deeply. Borderline personality disorder belongs to what we call cluster B in the DSM-5 classification of personality disorder. Cluster B disorders are often referred to as the dramatic, emotional, and erratic group. People with these conditions may have intense emotions, unpredictable behaviors, and struggle deeply with relationships and self image. Understanding this classification helps us recognize that this condition is part of a broader pattern of emotional dysregulation and interpersonal difficulty. Let me explain each of them briefly. The first one is the frantic efforts to avoid real or imagined abandonment. This might look like panic when someone doesn't reply quickly or extreme actions to avoid being alone, even if there is not a real threat of abandonment. There is a pattern of unstable and intense interpersonal relationship. People with this condition often swing between idealizing and suddenly devaluing them. A friend of a partner may be perfect one day and the worst next day. Identity disturbance. This means a persistently unstable self image, not knowing who they are, what they believe, or where they fit in. They may change goals, opinions, or values frequently. Impulsivity is really common and is potentially self damaging. Examples include reckless driving, unsafe sex, overspending, or substance use. These behaviors are usually attempts to cope with overwhelming emotions. There are recurrent suicidal behavior, gesture, threats, or self harm. This is unfortunately also common and often misunderstood. It's not for attention seeking, it reflects deep pain, psychological pain, affective instability due to a marked reactivity of mood. Mood may shift rapidly from anger to despair or anxiety. These shifts are usually triggered by interpersonal events. Chronic feelings of emptiness. Many describe painful internal void, feeling disconnected from themselves or others. Also, inappropriate, intense anger or difficulty controlling anger. This might include frequent temper outbursts, sarcasm, or even physical fights. The anger often feels uncontrollable. Stress related paranoid thoughts or severe dissociative symptoms for short period of time. under stress. Some may feel disconnected from reality, experience depersonalization. So let me explain briefly. Depersonalization refers to feeling disconnected from oneself, as if you are watching your life from outside your body. It's a form of dissociation where the person may feel numbed or unreal, especially during periods of intense stress or emotional pain. In borderline personality disorder, this can happen during emotional crisis and adds to the person's sense of instability and confusion, or even belief that others are about to harm them. So let's break some myths. Personality disorder, this kind of personality disorder is not manipulation, it's not attention seeking. This behavior reflects a brain struggling with emotional regulation, often linked to trauma, neglect, or invalidating environment. This is a psychiatric condition. I created this series to break a stigma and offer clear and professional guidance. In upcoming episodes, we will discuss emotional dysregulation, relationships, splitting, treatment approach, and more. The goal is understanding, not judgment. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to my channel, DrSoulRise. Also, you can find me in YouTube. And stay tuned for the next episode about emotional dysregulation in borderline personality disorder and why feelings in these conditions are so intense. Don't forget to like and drop your comments below. Thank you.